Safe Formula Preparation, brought to you by Birth Detroit and SEMI IBCLCs of Color.
Hi, I'm Tamika, an International Board Certified Lactation Consultant with Southeast Michigan IBCLCs of Color. Have you ever learned about how to make formula properly? I know it may seem odd that a lactation consultant would be talking about formula, but sometimes supplementation is necessary when human milk is not available. So today we're going to talk about how to make powdered infant formula safely. The first thing you need to do is make sure all of your equipment is sterilized. You can either boil it in a big pot, that means all your bottles, nipples, anything you're going to use to stir, or you can use one of these microwave steam bags, which only takes a couple of drops of water and you can put the parts in there. The next thing, after you've boiled all of your equipment, is to make sure that you boil the water that you're going to prepare the formula with. The reason why we boil the water is because powdered infant formula is not sterile, and it actually says so on the back of the can. It also tells you that your baby's health depends on carefully following the instructions. So we want to make sure that we keep babies as healthy as possible. When you boil the water, you can use an electric kettle like this, or you can boil it on the stove top. You want to make sure that it comes to a rolling boil for at least a minute, and then let it cool for 5 minutes or so, but not longer than 30 minutes. We want to make sure that it's still hot enough to kill any bacteria that may be in the powder. After you've cooled the water down, you want to pour it into a measuring cup. The reason why you want to use a measuring cup is because bottles are all manufactured by different companies, and they may not have the same exact amount of water in each bottle. You can see here that even though all of these bottles have 2 ounces in it, it looks very different. So when you measure the water into the measuring cup, then you will pour it into the bottle. Then add the powder. Once you've added the powder, you want to shake it to make sure everything is dissolved well, and then either feed immediately. You can cool it off under some cold running water if you feel like it's still too hot, or refrigerate immediately. Once you've mixed formula, it starts to spoil really quickly. So you need to feed within 2 hours of preparation or refrigerate for no longer than 24 hours. You also cannot freeze formula once it's prepared. Once baby starts to drink, you have exactly 1 hour from the moment their lips touch the nipple to feed the formula, or you need to pour it out. If you have prepared it and it's left at room temperature, you have 2 hours to feed it, or you need to pour it out. This is very important to make sure that your baby stays safe and healthy. If you want more information, please like and subscribe.